Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome back to the PlayStation 2 Legacy, where we take a look at the fast lineup of PlayStation 2 games that are available for the PlayStation 2. And today, we are still in the month of anime, and what better way to continue on with one of my personal favorite animes, being that of Fullmetal Alchemist. Not Brotherhood. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand people's reasoning for why they like Brotherhood better, but I like the first release set of Fullmetal Alchemist. It's just personally a personal favorite of mine. Not to say there's anything wrong with Brotherhood. Brotherhood is somewhat better in a lot of areas, but in terms of animation wise and coloring, I liked the first set personally, but that's just preference alone. But what better way to talk about Fullmetal Alchemist than the game itself? Now technically there are two of them that are available in terms of American release, mind you. The first one being that of the Broken Angel, and the second one being that of the Crimson Elixir. Now, of course, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the first one, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, of course, warning though, unlike in the first, or the second one, where it actually does have voice acting, in this one, there isn't really any voice acting, except for, like, the animated scenes, which is to be expected. So, the only way we're going to get through this is if I do some of the voice acting, in which case, be prepared. Not very good Edward or Alphonse impression, but I will do my very best to honor Alice Louise Armstrong, of course. Aren't we at Central yet? Watching all those boring trees go by makes me want to strangle something. You've been bored ever since we reached Risen Bowl, Ed. Me, I think it's nice to take a break from going after the Philosopher's Stone, don't you? A break? I'm gonna break something if this boring train ride doesn't end soon! Here we go again.
What a disgrace. Have you no patience, Edward Ulrich? Once we reach the junction at Hesdrock, Central is a stone throw away.
Huh. Hesendrock. So we're near that old place. Brings back memories, huh, Ed? Yeah, now that you mention it.
Oh? You two have been to Hesdrock before?
Yes, our master had brought us there just once a few years ago. I think we'd gone to see this guy named Wilhelm. He was quite an alchemist, just like our master. I'm remembering it now. The professor had a daughter named Cecile, and she was an alchemist too. She was as old as us, but her skills were like a grown-up's.
Ho ho, is that so? A genius girl alchemist, eh?
A genius? Yeah. But cold-hearted. I mean, we were so nice to her the whole time we were there. But when the time came for us to go back to Dublin, she didn't even come out to send us off. Oh yeah, huh. Well, she probably wasn't feeling well enough too.
Or maybe it's just hurt too much to say goodbye to you strapping young lads.
I wonder if she's still studying. I'll bet she's a great alchemist by now.
What was that? An explosion?
Oh, he bit his tongue.
People's Eastern Revolution Front. We have assumed control of this train. I repeat, we are the
People's Eastern Revolution Front. Sounds like a bunch of names cut and pasted together.
I certainly haven't heard of it.
I'll bet it's another new radical group. Jeez, what is this world coming to?
Aren't you going to do something?
Why do I have to? Hey, means you can take those guys all by yourself, right, Major?
Indeed! It's just their luck they hijacked a train with the strong-arm alchemist Alex Louise Armstrong on board! Come hither, crooks! You shall regret your bad luck in due time, I assure you!
All right, you. What the? Who are you freaks? You heard the announcement, didn't you? This train's now under the control of the Eastern Liberation Federation.
I guess they've changed their name since the announcement.
I just can't take this anymore. Hey, wait, weren't we just in a situation like this?
Yeah, we were.
Someone must have put a curse on us.
Hey, you in the armor and Shorty! Who gave you permission to chat? Just shut up and fork over the valuables!
This is perfect. Okay, you, take the goods from the muscle man in the armor, then get your butt over here, Shorty.
I love this.
Who are you calling Shorty?
You, of course. Who the heck else is there, you Shorty?
Snap.
Impressive, Edward Elric.
An alchemist?
That was pitiful.
Just who are these people anyway?
I'm telling you, it's a curse.
Or maybe they want your autograph.
What? Who?
Hey, what's going on in here? Huh?
Maybe he's a fan of yours.
Very funny. All right, Major. You go check out the cars in the back and find out what that explosion was.
Don't worry about it. I'm already on it.
Looks like we've got alchemists among us. So everybody watch your backs, okay?
I know it too well.
Well then,
Let's go!
Alright. Okay, hang on. Alright, so, as you would suspect, this is basically a 3D action adventure. But, I mean, physics and graphical-wise is not very impressive, but gameplay-wise is pretty spot-on good in my personal opinion. Alright, train hoppers, time to deboard face first. More coming through. Boy, they're not really, easy to hit, are they? There we go, that's better. Maybe a lot easier once I'm inside. Yeah, so this is probably one of the cool parts about it, is the fact that you can actually transmute weapons and use them in battle. As you're about to see for yourself. Oh, this should be interesting. Watch this. Made a big freaking cannon. See, I mean, one of the best things about Fullmetal Alchemist is, of course, the storyline of it. But also when you consider the fact that, you know, they're alchemists and they make items and stuff, it really adds an extra element to the game itself. Alright, so let's take a look at bonus points. Edward. Alright then, so we'll do some more with the attack. Add some defense to it. But yeah, you got all the different weapons and different attributes that you can add on to. And of course later on in the game you have elemental weapons that you can create as well, which is nice. We just killed that one.
Thank you.
This is going to be a little too easy, apparently.
Ow! Okay.
Hey Al. Yeah, Ed? Do you think I could transmute this into a weapon for you to use? And that's gonna be a big old lance for Al to use.
Ow! Oh, here we go. Leave it to me!
Get him!
Leave it to me!
Get him!
Leave it to me!
Ow!
Okay!
Get him!
Leave it to me!
Get him!
Leave it to me!
Thank you!
Get him!
Leave it to me!
Well, they're all out.
Ow!
Leave it to me!
Ow!
Okay!
Get him!
Leave it to me!
Should I go up to the roof this time? Come on, someone who's as big as you would fall right through the roof. Ha ha. You're right. Alright. Don't think there's anything... Pretty much all set when it comes to items. Ah, more enemies. Still more of them? Were we the only non-hijackers aboard or something? Not again! Looks like I've got to beat my way through. I think I might be a little bit too overpowered for them. Edward! Oh, hey Al. Are all the bad guys history yet? Just the ones in the car were cleared out, I guess. The Major is taking care of the cars in the back, so all we have left are the few cars up front. If the hijackers have a leader, then he's gonna be up in front. Let's be careful, Al. About their leader, did you notice how some of them bad guys were in military garb? Yeah, that bothered me. But then again, criminals in the military are hardly a rarity. Anyway, we'll just have to beat up the leader and put him through the winger. Let's go, Al. And this game also has some pretty cool boss fights as well, if I do say so. Him, not one of them. He's just he's just a normal baddie. It's the other one that does show up. What the? Who the hell are you guys? Oh, that's menacing. Are you sure you're supposed to be the bad guy? Never mind that, Ed. His uniform. Yeah, just like we thought. Our guy here's a military man. An MP at that. Military police are supposed to be elite. So why is this guy...
Hey, stop talking about me! Like I'm not here! You brat! Don't think you can get out of here alive!
Dealing with these goons is becoming a real hassle. And it's time to make things hassle-free. We aren't dealing with amateurs anymore, so watch out, Al. And don't forget to hold back, Ed. And why should we do that? Oopsie, sorry. Well, that was pitifully easy.
Damn you! How could I lose to a kid? Has the world gone utterly mad?
Yes, it has. Now you better start explaining why a military police like you is hijacking this train. You aren't here just to rob everyone, are you?
Who are you guys?
Hey, we're the ones asking the questions here, bub.
No, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything. I was just running away.
Running away? From who?
From other military policemen. I was framed from a crime, so I had no choice but to flee.
If it was a false charge, why didn't you just protest? You shouldn't have to run.
If the world were that simple, I wouldn't be in so much trouble. It's a conspiracy. We wouldn't all be on the run if there wasn't a warrant out for all of us.
All of us?
That's right, except for the few that we picked it up on the way. We're all ex-military alchemists.
So you're trying to tell me that you're all wanted for a certain that you creatively didn't commit?
Yes, well, some of them may really be criminals. But not me. I'm innocent, I swear!
And this is coming from the guy that hijacked our train. Yeah, congrats. You're a bona fide criminal now. Good job.
I didn't mean to cause such a scene. I wanted to be more convict. All we wanted to do was get to Hasgar. I'm not lying.
To Hasgard? What for?
The only one who was on our side was Colonel Gizberza, and he was the one who told us to take shelter at Hasgard because the town was an establishment, autumn of alchemists. The only way for wanted men like us to get to Hasgar was by borrowing a train. I was going to wait it out in Hasgar until the dust settled, and then prove I'm innocent.
Huh. Alright, I'm beginning to see now. But an Ottoman, a self-government? By alchemists? I've never heard of such a thing. Jeez, that'd be totally irresponsible, like putting a raid dingo in charge of a chicken farm.
But the leader is supposedly a great state alchemist, one of the famed 10 alchemists, Professor William Estein.
What? Professor Estein?
We heard he's calling on alchemists from all over the country. That's all I know.
Ed, what does this mean? I don't have a clue. I wonder if this is the same Professor Einstein that we know. Calling on alchemists. Why would he do that?
Time to make my escape.
Hey, Ed! He's getting away!
What? Why, get your butt back here!
Okay, so let's see. Technically we did level up, so... This is the real boss. He's pretty insane later on in the game. Like, you see him right now, he actually gets tougher. A lot tougher, actually. Okay, pal. Who are you? Wait. That uniform and badge. A military police. A senior colonel. Hey, mister. You wouldn't happen to be named Giz, would ya? And what if I am, kiddo? Ed, you don't think this is him? Yeah, Hal. Looks like this Mohawk psycho is the head honcho. So what's your reason for deceiving your subordinate and leading them to Hesgard? Real smart punk, aren't ya? But you ain't gonna know none else, 'cause you gonna die right here. And yes, I am GizmoTunes, the armor-piercing alchemist, and the strongest in the military. But I've never heard of you. And just who says you're the strongest in the military anyway? Your mom doesn't count, you know. I've taken care of my incompetent subordinate. Now you guys are my only problem left. Nothing personal, mind you. You got in our way, and you got no one to blame but yourselves. I figured I'd come to this. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to transmute it. Wait, you guys can't be. You're not Fullmetal Alchemist Edward Elric, are you? Gosh, Ed, you're a celebrity. What's it to you? Do you want me to sign your forehead or something? How I've longed to meet you, Fullmetal Alchemist. Well then, it's either you or me. Your right arm or my left arm. Let's settle here and now who should really be called Full Metal. Come and get some, shorty! Uh-oh. Who are you calling him microscopic, huh? That's not even close to what he called you. Well, he was hard. He was hard. But apparently we just completely dominated him. Okay, wow.
No way. I can't lose.
Looks like you're beginning to understand that I'm way out of your league.
Strongest in the military? I think the Flame Alchemist is stronger.
This guy's just had it easy all his life, you know? No real challenges.
Like hell, you say?
Well, do you want more?
Come on, Ed. You know it's not cool picking on a weakling.
Weakling? You brats! You haven't won yet. I'll show you. I'll get you for this.
Such classic bad guy lines.
Yeah, well, you'd better remember, because my memory stinks.
It sure does.
I'll see you later, snotty shorties.
Shorty? Who are you calling a snot-nosed shorty?
Oh,
My bad.
Yep, it's your battle, right? Never ends with those two. But alright then, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. But guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Like I said, Fullmetal Alchemist is my favorite anime of all time. I know for a lot of people there's better animes out there. But personally, this is a personal favorite of mine. And when it comes to video games, Fullmetal Alchemist and the Broken Angel Wing, while admittedly, you know, when you look at it visually, it's not that impressive. It's still fun, and personally, in my personal opinion, it works well for the series. And like I said, there's also a sequel about it, being that of the Crimson Elixir. We will dive into that eventually, but that's not going to be the next game that we'll tackle on yet. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to check the next one, it'll be out next week. But for the time being, this is Fullmetal Alchemist Broken Angel. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Catch you guys later.